talk about your, how it came that you went in the lineup. Did you know that was a possibility going into the game, or that it might happen at a certain point?
I knew it was a possibility. Right when I first came here, Coach Rule and my O-line coach, he made it a real emphasis that everybody on the whole entire team needs to do their job, because you never know when your number's going to get called. So, last few weeks I was going to practice trying to get my teammates better, and then whenever my number was called, I was prepared for it.
How easy or difficult was this offense to grasp for you?
It wasn't very difficult. I understand things pretty quickly. I feel like, offense in general, now this being my third year in the league, it kind of clicks very well with me. And I kind of learned, one of my older brothers from the Bengals, Quentin Spain, he actually came in one week and started after I had got sick, and he was already, ready to go. So he told me whenever I left, learn the playbook as quick as possible. So that's what I did.
How much time does that take, and what does that look like when you're trying to do that?
When there's things like code words, it's really just finding out ways to memorize how it makes sense in your brain. So for me, I would always have to write down plays over and over. It's me writing it down and actually doing it as well. So that's what I did.
Good?
I gotta ask. Are you named after Michael Jordan? I know the last name, but.
No, so I was named after my father,
Okay.
and I'm actually pretty terrible at basketball. So, you can ask the guys in the locker room; they already know that. But I've been terrible since I was a kid. I gotta look at the ball when I dribble.
Do you
Wow.
ever try to pull that with a reservation in a restaurant or anything and say,
So I got
before Michael Jordan?
Yeah. So I got a story about that. It was Super Bowl Sunday, my freshman year of college, and I'm ordering pizza for halftime for me and all my buddies. I placed it online under the name Michael Jordan, and all of a sudden, it says it's gonna be here in 20 minutes. So I called the guy, I called the place, and I said, yeah, I placed the name for Michael Jordan, and he starts cussing me out. He's like, it's Super Bowl Sunday, you can't be playing around with fake names like that. And then I went in, showed him my ID, and I got free pizza for like a week.
Well, that works out.
Yeah.
Where was that and when?
It was like Columbus, Ohio State, my freshman year.
You at liberty to say the name of the pizza chain?
I don't even remember, to be honest with you. I just clicked a random one. I was just getting there. I remember that much. So
Since you've been in Charlotte, has anyone offered to try to introduce you to MJ?
no,
Would you be receptive to such a meeting?
of course. I would try to gain as much knowledge as I possibly can from him. He's obviously the very, very top of his sport ever. So I feel like you definitely learn a lot from him. I know that specifically with Coach Rule, when we first got here, he started talking about the Last Dance, and if Coach Rule can take something from him, I'm not too big to not. You know what I'm saying? So.
When you have those moments of mistaken identity or whatever, is it always basketball Michael Jordan or Michael B. Jordan?
Man, I don't know. I feel like it's mostly basketball Michael Jordan. I know Shaq called me Michael B. Jordan the other day. He's the only person that's done it.
You gotta be used to that when you walk into a room, that teammates and everybody's gonna do that, right?
Yeah, it's always, oh, you're tall. And then you play any sports, oh, what's your name? Michael Jordan. You don't play basketball? I'm like, all right. So, yeah, it happens to me quite often.
As it pertains to football, do you feel like you made a pretty good first impression last week, and that this is a job you can hang on to?
My focus is to keep getting better each and every week, and restart every week. I want to come in the same guy. So whatever happened last week, whether it was a great impression or not, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna do whatever I can for my teammates.
What's your nickname?
MJ, Big Mike, Big Nasty. It's too many names, to be honest.
Do you have a preferred one?
Michael's fine.
Doesn't have to be complicated.
Michael, what, I think it was less than a week, maybe it was just a couple days, but when you were kind of in limbo here and had been cut, right? Did you stick around Charlotte? You go to Columbus? What was that period like?
Oh, I stick around Charlotte. Charlotte's got amazing food. So I just, went home. I mean, I wasn't too worried about it because I know we got a lot of injuries. So it's not about me, it's about what the team needs. So whatever I can do for the team, whatever it is, I'm here for it.
You got a favorite spot you like to eat here?
For breakfast, it's definitely Tupelo honey, macaroni and cheese, Cuzzo's Cuisines. I don't know. It's some chicken spots I haven't tried out yet, but I really want to get some good fried chicken.
How hard is it to go through, I guess, that range of emotion from being cut, then being brought back on the practice squad, then being elevated? How do you balance that? How do you emotionally?
By being in the moment. If you're inside the moment, or being present, it allows you to handle whatever happens in your life, whatever comes your way. Not saying that you won't feel bad or you won't feel terrible, but it definitely allows you to focus on what you need to do at the current time. So that's all I did was stay in the moment, and I prayed to God, and I got a chance on Sunday.
I'm assuming you have a support system and they kind of help with that, those ebbs
Most
and
definitely.
flows.
I was talking to my parents, probably a lot more than I ever have coming down here.
As it pertains to the job of this week in the Giants, should you see the field, that sort of thing, what are you looking at on film with those guys, and how are you preparing yourself for what you see?
The Giants, they got a lot of good, defensive linemen. They're big guys. Dexter Lawrence, he's a, power guy. We've been practicing all week just with, really our main focus is playing good football. So that's most of the preparation. There's nothing extra that we have to do. We don't have to, be flashy with things. Just execute what we're told to do. So,
Michael, obviously being released from a team can be difficult, but was there a part of you that was kind of looking for a fresh start this summer when the Bengals let you go and you're coming here?
I wasn't really looking for, a fresh start or anything, 'cause I didn't know what to expect. When things happen like that, so drastically, so fast, what can you do but say, what's next?
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks,